تكون هناك مقاربة إقليمية دولية محلية لإنهاء هذا الصراع بشكل جاد. شكرا جزيلا.
Thank you, Vice President. To you again, Francesca, if I may. You know, I'm reminded of something Noam Chomsky once said. He said that your rights correspond to your power and your wealth. Do you believe that is true in the Palestinian context, in the sense that the Palestinian people do not have much international support, not on a popular level, but with governments, because of their lack of power and wealth to a certain degree? As a European, do you think this is a turning point?
Yes, yes, I think it's a turning point. And also this is what is so interesting about the history of Palestine. I was recently in South Africa, where I realized something beautiful that surprised me. We tend to think as Nelson Mandela quite as a unique, and he was a very special man. But if you go to South Africa, you realize that Nelson Mandela couldn't have been born in any other country, in the sense that the South Africans have a strength that it's almost incomparable to anything I've seen. Why? Because this is a people that has really fought for centuries, and one of the most horrible forms of settler colonial domination, and which in the last 50 years of its life were known as apartheid. But Nelson Mandela was one of the most famous quotes of his is, South Africa, we will not be free until Palestine is free. What did he mean? Why didn't he say Somalia or Yemen or any other country? Because of something that linked South Africa and Palestine. It's the European settler colonial mentality that still underpins what Israel is doing to the Palestinian people, and especially in the occupied Palestinian territory. So do I see a moment of redemption? Absolutely. And it's in the power of the Palestinians, because they have not been defeated, they still, and I'm not talking of armed resistance, no, I'm talking of resilience. Sumud, which is the most defining value for the Palestinian people, has become a universal term. Thank you. This is for the Palestinians, I guess. People in Europe know what Sumud means, and its resilience and its steadfastness. And is it an opportunity for the government? Yes. Yes, because we still need them. We still principle leadership. Leaders who put rights before profits. People in governments who are able to make sacrifices and act with dignity and integrity. There is always time, but time is not infinite. And so I do think that the word we need to pursue in order to reorient political conduct with the compass of the legal compass, what international law says, is justice. Can we stand all together for justice, for a world that is more just? Because this is what people are asking. They're standing against a place where might makes right. And in fact, the people of the world are getting united from Malaysia, Yemen, Somalia, South Africa, to all places on the world, not just the young people, the workers striking and civil servants breaking the ranks, demonstrating that you can be more civil than servants. This is the cusp of a revolution. The reason why I'm still hopeful is that the power of the Palestinians is intact. And today, Palestine doesn't just mean Sumud. Palestine is speaking the word and the verb and the grammar of justice.
Thank you very much, Francesca. In the remaining few minutes, if I can just go to each one of you, starting with you, President Hassan Sheikh, Mohammed. Just hearing what Francesca just said, the way Gaza, Palestine, has galvanized the entire world. To what extent do Somalians, I think it's almost a rhetorical question, reflect, feel that Gaza reflects their own struggles and the struggles of the entire world?
Well, the world has witnessed what has happened in Gaza, and I don't think that there is someone who can defend that in legal terms or in a moral compass